Hello everyone, I am Aditya Kumar Shah on behalf of Dolphin Markets conducting this live to take you through the analysis on market. My analyses are purely based on fundamentals and we use the techniques such as the using financial statements where we do the analysis of balance sheet, cash flow statement and the income statement. It's not only limited to the financial statement only, it's also go through the SWOT analysis, identifying strength, weakness, opportunities and threats, and then we go for analyzing the industry analysis, how the industry is performing currently, how we can be doing great in that industry, the stock which we have picked, is it good, going to be good, or it's going to be fall, right? And then we have to go through the analysis of our investment advice, what investment advice we are providing and what we can do and achieve the success for the financial freedom, right? And we are been delivering you with the returns consistently now and have been proving ourselves a lot. For those who wants to know anything about the market, who have any query in the stocks, in the details, there is the analysis which we provide, you can just be in the comment section and ask about it, and I am here to help you and go through it. So just make sure whatever doubts you are having, you are asking me on live, and I am here to help you very precisely. And I hope I have been able to help you from last 1 month a very good manner, and my team has been able to provide you with the consistent returns of more than 237% till now, which have been more around 275 to 80% of return on a monthly basis, not annual, not 5 year. We have been able to provide you the returns of 70 to 80% in just 3 months, and it has been consistent over the months, right? So we can look, RBL Bank is in our holding, Annapurna, DDV Plastics, all are doing really well. The market has stabilized and these stocks are performing really well as of now. DDV Plastic, Poonawalla Fincorp and Hindustan Oil Exploration are positive. Looking for the IP rings, it's negative. Muthoot Micro Fincorp is negative. Quick Industries is negative as of now, right? So let's have a look on it. So out of 8 stocks, 5 stocks are trading higher for us today and making a new remarkable highs. Right? We have seen, we have been consistently telling that just follow our recommendation and you will be able to make money in the market. So let us take you through the stock holding we have as of now. Talking about the stock holding, we have 8 stocks in our holding, and these have been we have been able to provide multiple entries in many of the stocks from Hindustan Oil Exploration, Poonawalla, IP Wings, Annapurna. So these are the multiple entries we are having in few of the scripts because we were averaging it down, right? Many of you know the concept of averaging down and many of you don't know the concept of averaging down. So let me make you very clear, whenever we are averaging it down, so we are making the price at we are making the average at a lower price. Suppose you bought 100 stocks of Hindustan Oil Exploration at 240 and you have been buying 100 stocks at all 4 levels we have provided, all 4 entries you have provided, so you would have come out to an average of 230 226 in Hindustan Oil Exploration, and the average price would be around 237. So that would be the average price for Hindustan Oil Exploration. And talking about Poonawalla, it is around 390, 375 and 360. So this is our average price for Poonawalla, right? And talking about IP rings, Annapurna, we have made 3 entries in that, and DDV Plastic just a 1 entry. Kriti was the latest entry for us, which we have made at 170 to 175, and 5% target price is at 178 to 184. So this is our target price for Kriti, right? and and we have a first position target 2 and second position target 2. So just remember that whatever position size we are making a position size of 10 to 15%. So this will be our position size which we will be making for you, right? So just remember to make your position at 10 to 15%. Don't increase your position size much, and you will be able to get returns on it. So talking about our holdings which we have currently, we have been able to provide you with the returns consistently over the last 3 months. We have been able to get scripts into we have been able to get entry into the scripts 53. They are in numbers, and we have been able to provide you with the 38 trades profit, and have made you exit very easily in 38 of the trades, and have been able to provide you with the returns. Looking at the profitability, if we talk about, we have been able to provide you with the profitability of 237% profit as of now. In just last 3 months, we have been able to provide you with the profitability of 237%, right? And talking about the profitability in the December month, so can anyone guess what is the profitability we have achieved in the month of December? Any guesses, guys? No, right? So we have been able to provide you with a cumulative gain of 41% in the month of December. Just have a look, which is remarkable. The Fed decisions have come, the many decisions were there, the economy were not good, the economy outlook was not good. Still, we were able to provide you with the returns of 41. And just last week we have been able to provide you with the returns of 10% last week. So just remember, even in the falling market is falling, right? The Fed decision have come, which is negative for the market. The Nifty has fallen down by more than 100,000 points. Still, we are profitable. We have been providing you with the consistent gains. The dolphin market is proving its remarkable achievements again and again, and you are making profit from it. So we have Sophia in the house. It's very good to see Sophia. I hope Sophia is making a great profit and having a great day today. The market has started moving positive, right, Sophia? And you have been following our recommendation and have doubled your portfolio through our recommendation. It's very great to see that Sophia is gaining gains and making profit through our recommendation. So I welcome you again, Sophia, in our live session. So we were talking about the profitability. We have provided you with the dates, right? We have provided you the dates, the stock, the date where we have made an entry, the stock where we have entered, and it is listed in either NSE or BSE. Like some of the stocks are there which are listed in BSE but not in NSE, and some of the scripts are there which are listed in NSE but not in BSE. But majorly, if we see, the stocks which are listed in NSE are listed in BSE, and because BSE regulatory requirements are quite less and NSE regulatory requirements are more than that of BSE. That's why there are only 2000 stocks in NSE, National Stock Exchange, and there are more than 6,000 stocks in Bombay Stock Exchange. So just look at the differences. NSE have the tight regulation. So we also mention the exchanges, either it is listed in BSE or NSE. So most of the small cap stocks we see are listed in BSE, and they are not present in NSE for the trading, right? So we have been providing you with the direction, long and entry price where we are making an entry. So entry price ranges from 2 to 4%. So just make sure wherever you are entering, you are making your target price accordingly and the profit accordingly. That. So Sophia is telling which I have a holding. Yes, Sophia, let me know in which stock you have the holding so I can guide you accordingly. Tell me about your holding so I can guide you accordingly. And before that, let me take you through the analysis of our stock. So Let me know, Sophia, where you have the holding so I can guide you properly. So we can see RBL Bank is doing great today. RBL Bank is positive by 3.86%. DDV Plastic is positive by 2.55%. So what analysis do you want me to have? Tell me any stocks do you want me to take you doing a deep fundamental analysis, and I will make sure you are having a good idea about that stock and very interested. You will be making and eager to invest in that market again, in that stock again, right? So let's have a look where we can go. The banking sector, financial sector is going good. DDV Plastic Industries is positive by 2.55%. Annapurna Swadhist, we have made our three positions. So just have a look on it where we should make our analysis. So let's have an analysis on RBL Bank, which is trading at very good price today. So RBL Bank, just look at our RBL Bank. So RBL Bank, you have a holding at we have a price of RBL Bank at 161.00, and it is positive by 3.86% currently, and it's 6 point gain for today. So Sophia is telling I have all the strategies you have mentioned for this month. So for this month, Sophia, I guess we have mentioned from starting from this, we have three strategies for you, mainly in Hindware, Kriti, and Annapurna for the month of December. And two of the holdings which we have are having open position as of now. And for Hindware, we have closed this position. Just have a look. On the date of 13th of December, we have provided Hindware and we were able to exit on 16th of December. And for the Annapurna and Kriti, we have been able to provide you the re-entry that was making an entry at lower level, because we have provided you with the entry of Annapurna previously also, and there were two more entries. So I guess you are talking about Annapurna and Kriti, right? So let's have a deep analysis. We have already done the analysis of Kriti yesterday. So let's have a deep analysis for Annapurna, because we have three entries in Annapurna, right? So let's have an analysis for that. So talking about Annapurna, let's have a look. It's trading 2.31% positive for today, and it's 7.80 points gain. And we have made our positions in Annapurna. Just have a look at our position. The latest position we make, the latest position we have made at Annapurna is at 380 to 385. So Sophia is telling me to get a deep detail analysis explanation about the stock. So let's have an analysis starting from Annapurna, then we'll go to Kriti and Hindware. So talking about Annapurna, let's have a look on it. So Annapurna, talking, it's a positive by 2.31%, and you can have a look. It's bouncing back from its support level. It's bouncing back from its support level and trying to maintain an increase in it. So we have made our entry at 380. Just be rest assured that we will be reaching our targets very soon. Annapurna will be making a bounce back. The Nifty has become, the overall market sentiment, it has become positive as of now. So for making you more deep analysis, let's go on a ticker tape side and a Motilal Oswal. So we'll have a look on it and make you more clear for it, right? So we have Annapurna. So this is a stock we were talking about. We will also go through Motilal Oswal's side so that you are able to get more insights of it. So there are some details which are present in Motilal Oswal Research 360, but not in ticker tape, and there are many details in ticker tape which are not present in Motilal Oswal 3 Research 360. So we will follow both and make you understand more clearly about its performance, valuation, growth, profitability, entry point, and red flags. Is there any presence of red flags or not? So we'll talk about each and everything in very detail now, because Sophia has requested me to do so. So Sophia is asking, should I buy more shares to average down at this point? No, Sophia, we don't need to buy more of our stocks to average down at this point. We are already have made three entries in Annapurna. Just have a look. We have already made three entries, right? So looking in the Annapurna, the first entry which we made as 430, the second entry which we made at 395, and third entry which we have made at 380. So already we have three entries, so no new entries as of now. So just remember, you're not making any new entry. For the Kriti, it is only one entry, and for the Hindware, we have already booked a profit in Hindware, right? So the profit has already been booked, and you are not advised to make a new entry. For Annapurna, we are at three entries, and for Kriti, we are having a one entry only. We're just waiting for the price to come. So taking you to the web pages here. So let me take you to its Annapurna Swadis. We will do the deep down fundamental analysis for it. We will look into its overview, the forecast, the financials, the peers, the holding events and news. We will look after all the things, right? So let me take you to the brief analysis what Annapurna Swadis does. So Annapurna Swadis was originally formed a partnership firm in the name of Mrs. Annapurna Agro Industries. So, through partnership dated November 27, 2015. Further, the partnership firm converted into private limited company Annapurna Swadis Private Limited on February 11. Subsequently, the company got converted into public listed company, and the name of the company changed to Annapurna Swadis Limited. And promoters are this. So, it was a firm which was in partnership, and now it has came to individual, right? And also talking about its industry, it is under the FMCG food industry, and it is under the consumer staples. It has a market cap very low. It's have a market cap of 735 crores, which is a small cap stock, very small cap stock. It's have a market cap of less than 1000 crores, so you can think of the potential it holds for the growth. Talking about its risk appetite, the stock is 3.69 as volatile as Nifty. So this is a stock we are having 3.69 as volatile as Nifty. If you talk about its matrices, the financial year P ratio we have at 56.08, and the PB ratio is 6.42. So the price to book ratio is only 6.42, and the talking about the P ratio is 56.08. So let's have a look on its peers, how the peers are doing in terms of P, right? Talking about its financial, we have financial for just 2 years, 23 and 24. So just 2 year financials are we are having here. So talking about the revenue has increased tremendously from 160.82 to 265.74 crores. So these are the revenues we are having. It has increased to 265.74 crores. Talking about net income, it's 7.15, and it has increased to 13.1. So the net income has also increased, the revenue has also increased. So these are the level we are seeing. So talking about total revenue, the revenue has increased 65.24%, and the net income has increased 83.50%. So this is the increase in net income. uh, Annapurna Swadis is having, it is maintaining a good net income growth from 160 crore to 265.74 crores. So it is making a remarkable increase in terms of net income and in terms of total revenue too. So it is showing a very good sign. And talking about the EPS, just look at the EPS. It was around 4.35 in 23, and it has increased to 7.71 in financial year 2024. So this is the EPS we are having. Talking about the balance sheet, talking about the total assets, we can see it's around 111.80 crores, and it has increased to, just look at the remarkable increase, it has increased to 236.20%. If you look at the terms of growth, the assets have increased 111.27%. So this is the growth we are seeing in assets. Talking about the liabilities have also increased, but in terms of volume, if we see, it has decreased less. So the liabilities have decreased less, and the assets have decreased at more higher pace in terms of volume. If you talk in terms of growth percentage, just look, the liabilities have increased at more fast pace, but in terms of volume, if we calculate in terms of numbers, it has decreased less. So the pace of increase in liabilities is a concerning. If it is able to maintain the liability at a certain pace and able to slow down and able to increase the assets level, that will be good for the company, and that will be making a good profitability for it. Talking about the cash flow, right? Cash flow, if you look at the cash flow, net change in cash, right? Free cash flow, talking about the free cash flow, it was negative and it's been maintaining negative today also. So the free cash flow is increasing, which is a very 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 serious concern for every one of you, because it is maintaining the negative free cash flow, right? So we have to talk about the income. The revenue is increasing, the net income is increasing, but the free cash flow is decreasing consistently. If we talk about the peers and comparison, right? If you talk about the peers and comparison, if we talk about the peers and comparison in terms of valuation, if we look, Annapurna Swadis Limited have a P ratio of 56.02, which is at par with its which is at par with its peers. Nestle India is having P ratio of 52, Britannia is having a P ratio of 52.95, and Vishal Mega Mart, which is recently listed, is having a P ratio of 99.50. So talking about the technicals, we can see Annapurna Swadis Limited is having RSI below 30. It is trading at RSI 15.58, which is far, far, far below. It is undervalued in terms of valuation too, and in terms of technical too, because the RSI is very low for Annapurna Swadis. If you talk about the Nestle India, its RSI is 27.84. The Britannia Industries is having RSI of 30.44. This is the RSI for Britannia Industries. If you look at the forecast, we don't have any forecast for it as of now. So talking about the returns, Annapurna Swadis is only the stock which have provided the returns among its peers. Let's have a look on its Annap returns of 12.18% in last 1 year, and Nestle and Britannia has been negative. We talk about its peak potential. Annapurna was positive by 60%, and rest of the stocks in FMCG sector were doing really, really, really negative. So it has been concerning for all of us. If we talk about the performances for Annapurna Swadis, price performances, just have a look. It's a 1 week, it's a minus 8.02%. In 1 month, it has provided you with the returns of 10.59%. In 3 months, it has been provided you with the returns of 21.8% negative returns. If you talk about the year till date, it's 291.75 and it's 18.25 year till date returns, right? And in 1 year, it has provided you with the returns of 7.98%. If you talk about the 52-week high, it has fallen 29.68% from its 52-week high, and it has a 52-week high was on September 02. So this was the returns. We have talked about the Annapurna Swadis price performance. If we talk about the Annapurna Swadis financials, just have a look on its financial. The ROE is at 12, and the ROE which has came down to 11.5. So it is maintaining its balance. From last 1 year, we can see the ROI is around 11.46. In 3 years, the ROI has been low, and in 5 years, the ROI has been more low. So we can see that ROE has been increasing, return on equity has been increasing in the recent years, and have been making 11.46% increase in it. If we talk about return on assets, percentage, the return on asset percentage is also doing really well for this year. Just have a look. Return on assets is 5.55% as of now. For the previous 3 years and 5 years, it has been lower. If you look at the VV assets, book value per share in equity is available to common stockholder against the number of shares outstanding. So if you look at it, the book value per share has increased from 36.4 to 65.2. So the book value of shareholders has been increasing, right, for the Annapurna Swadis. And if we talk about it, 65.15%, and 3 years return is 33.85%. The 5 year returns are 20.31. So these are the returns we are seeing in Annapurna Swadhisht. If we talk about its EPS, just have a look on its EPS. It's 8.08% positive. The 3 years EPS have been not shown growth, but last year, just have a look. Its EPS have increased from 4.4 to 8.1. So it has almost been doubled EPS in last 1 year. We have seen a EPS grown from 4.4 to 8.1. So these are the EPS we are seeing, right? If we look at the shareholding pattern for promoters and all, the shareholding pattern has been little doubtful. Just a look at it, the shareholding pattern has been decreased from September 23 to March 24. It has decreased to 48.7%, and again there was a sharp fall in terms of promoter holding in the September 24. So it is a very serious concern that the promoter have decreased their shareholding from 48.7 to 39.9. And talking about FII have increased their shareholding. In the month of March they were having a 0% of shareholding, but they have increased their shareholding to 4.4%. So it is a positive sign for Annapurna, where their shareholding pattern for FII is increasing, but the public shareholding has also increased. The most of the shareholding pattern, if we see, there has been negative of 10%, around 9 to 10% in terms of promoter holding, and in terms of FII, if we see, it is positive by 4.4%, and the public, if you look, it is around 54.5. So this is the shareholding pattern for Annapurna Swadhisht. The public are increasing their shareholding, which is a negative sign for Annapurna. The FII is increasing, it is a positive sign. But looking at the promoter holding, if all of the minus, if we see in the promoter from 40 to 39, if that has been gone to the FII, that would have been great. But it has been distributed among the FII also and among the public also. That is a bad sign as of now. So talking about the block deals, bulk deals, my growth fund is taking a stake at 420 price. The quantity was 1 lakh 21 quantity. The Samiksha Bansal is taking a quantity at one at the value 419 415. So these are the stocks which are making a entry into the Annapurna Swadhisht and buying value, right? So these have been mostly bulk deals in terms of selling, not in terms of buying. So just remember, it's a bulk deal happening in uh, bulk deal happenings. While they are selling the stock, they are not buying the stock. And when we talk about the returns, it is around 345 as of now. So the stock has fallen from the bulk deal. So just have a look on the bulk deal. It is happening. The most of the stocks have been sold at 10th of September at 419, 415, and 419. So these are the levels we are seeing with the stocks where the stock have been sold among the Samiksha Bansal, Bridge India Fund, Leading Light Fund, BCC, the Triumph Fund, and these were also the stock they have sold on 17th of September at price 420. So these are the stocks we are having seeing a bulk deal in terms of selling. Just have a look. Bulk deals, most of the bulk deals are having a sell call in it. So all of the bulk deals are having a sell call. There is no bulk deal for buy. So that means most of the promoters are selling their stocks in light market, in equity market, to the retailers, and if the stock has been transferred from promoters to retailers, which is a very bad sign as of now. So we have to look on that, because when the stock goes from promoter hand to the retailer hands, that makes a very bad sign, and the stock price may able to fall more. So just have a look on it. If you look at the prices level, okay, from last, just have a look on 1 month. So where they have made a block deal on the September, right, on September 10, when the stock price was at, at 420 418, and they have made a bulk deal on that. three of the major investors have sold, and there was a bull deal on September. Just look at this level. There was a bull deal in the September 17, 2024, and after that, just have a look. After that, there was a continuous fall in the market. From September 17, there was a fall of 20% till now in the market after the bull deal happened. So just you can connect, I guess you can uh, connect the dots between the stock selling, the bulk deals happening in the market, and the fall in it. So just have a look from 17th of December where the bulk deal took place, right? Where the bulk deal took place, there is a consistent selling in the market. There is consistent selling in the market. So these are the levels, the bulk deals have to see where they are making, and it is making a low or not, right? So we have been seeing for the September where the bulk deals have been made, and the stock price is selling continuously. So these are the levels we have to look. The value has been great for the sell level. They have been selling this. Look at the leading light fund VCC, the time fund, which was first one to sell in terms of volume at the price 419, and the second we have seen Bridge India Fund, which has sold at 415. The Samiksha Bansal have sold at 419. It was at 122 thousand quantity, and the value was 5.11 crore. So most of the stocks have been sold, right? Not they have bought any. There's been no bulk deals among the buyings. They have sold their stocks mostly in the market, in the equity market, in the open market, and the stock price have taken a dip. Just have a look. The stock price was falling from 484, and then it has fallen to 420, and again there was a fall in terms of, in if you look at the September 20, there was a fall of 19.70% fall in terms of stock prices. We can see in Annapurna Swadhi. So this was the fall after all the bulk deals happened, and they are falling consistently. So we can see the fall in it. So these are the performances we are seeing in Annapurna Swadesh. If you look at the quality, it's not eligible as of now to look at the quality. If you look at the open price for today, it's 339, and the market cap, if you look at it, it is 752.79 crores, which is at undervalued small cap stock. If you look at the beta, it's 1.33, and the ROE, return on equity, is 11.46. Shares, we have 2.18 crore shares, and we have a traded volume of 396 crore. 1 million average volume is at 1 lakh. So if you look at the 52-week low and 52-week high, it is around the mid level. The 52-week low was at 270, and the 52-week high it made was around 494.90. So this was the 52-week high as of now. So let's have a look on its strength and weakness and opportunities and threats, which is the one of the most important analysis for you, right? So we are not able to get the details here in more details, so we will just skip this part. Right, we have talked about the shareholding patterns, the bulk deals, the insider bulk deals. We have talked about that. There have been constant selling in terms of bulk deals, and the selling has been growing long. Right. If you talk about the, let me take you through its price forecast. We are not having any investor presentation, or I would have taken you through that, right? So just let me check if I can get the investor presentation or annual report for Annapurna Swadist. So let me take you through the NSE site and search Annapurna. So this is the Annapurna stock we are having as of now. If you look at the announcement, Annapurna Swadist informed the shareholders agreement Okay, if you look at the annual reports currently, Annapurna Swadhi's annual report from 23 to 24. So just have a look on it, on its annual report for Annapurna Swadhis. So this is the annual report we are having from Annapurna Swadhis Limited. Just have a look and a detailed analysis we will go through and make sure you are understanding everything. So Annapurna Swadhis, it's happy much time. It's a title Khusiyon Ka Khazana. So it is having a Khusiyon Ka Khazana. It's making a product like this. Just have a look. It's very famous among the childrens, right? So if you look at the product, it has corporate overview. These are the products of अन्नपूर्णा. Just have a look. हमारे साइड सिर्फ एक ही काम, हम अपना खजाना लुटा कर लोगों को खुश करते हैं. So it's a very good motto. हमारे सिर्फ एक ही काम है, हम अपने खजाने लुटा कर लोगों को खुश करते हैं. So यही यही अन्नपूर्णा स्वादिष्ट का मोटो है. वाइडनिंग आवर खजाना वेराइटी. सो इन्होंने वाइडनिंग किया है अभी खजाना वेराइटीज में. एंड द हैप्पीनेस वी जनरेटेड हाई रेट्स हाई ऑन सेटिस्फैक्शन इंडेक्स. तो अभी तक till now it has 10 lakhs packs sold per day in 2020, 20 lakhs in 2022, and 27 lakhs per pack sold per day in 2024. So they have been very popular. It's increasing our khazana volume. So it is increasing our khazana volumes. If you look at the product lines, the 6 product lines 2022, and it has increased to 77 product lines till 2024. So these are the levels distributing our khazana deeper and wider. So just have a look. We have our statement from the chairman decks. So we can see 65.4% increase in revenue from operations. So this is the increase in terms of operation in from 2023 to 2024. So it was around 16,017 crores. It has increased to 26,497.2 lakhs crore, and increasing in terms of EBITDA, earning before interest, tax, depreciation, amortization. It has almost doubled. So just talk about it. The increasing in EBITDA, the profit level has almost double. It has increased to 2813.50 lakhs. If you talk about the increase in profit after tax, it has almost been 83.58% return. So just have a look. The price have increased from 715.35 lakh to 1313.23 lakh crore. So which has been remarkable in terms of increase, and has increased from 715 to 1313.23 lakh crores. So we are the खुशियों का घर for India rural heartland. So talking about its product, it has been able to expand its product in 6 states, and it has been able to expand its business in 280 towns, and it is under 1.8 lakh villages. So these are the product we are seeing. It's under 1.8 lakh villages, and super stock is distributor 6 lakh 8 retail touch point, 27 lakh packs sold per day, which is very good. The 27 lakhs packs are being sold per day, 75 packs sold per second. If you look at the revenue from operations, it has increased, and it has increased to 26,497 crores as of now. If you look at the market capitalization of Annapurna Swadist, it is around 67,193 crores. So our market capitalization is around 67,193.80 crore for Annapurna Swadis, which is quite good, right? If you look about the about us, we are the Khusiyon ka ghar for India's rural heartland. We are here to generate smiles with our small kids. Our performance is measured not by the returns on finance, but by the returns on happiness. So it is a very good concept for Annapurna. They are measuring the returns on happiness, but not the returns on finance. So if you look at the marketing footprint, just have a look. They have a manufacturing presence in Asansol, right? They have a manufacturing presence in Asansol. The area is covered is 1 lakh square feet. The area scattered part of Bengal, Jharkhand, Bihar, and Odisha. And talking about its talking about its second and third manufacturing presence. It's under the Siliguri, my hometown. So it has a presence in Siliguri. Area covered is around 40,000 square feet. Area covered parts of Bengal, northeastern state, and parts of Bihar. And secondly, we also have a producing plant in Annapurna, right? Annapurna Swadhist. It has a good presence in West Bengal. Like it has covered a area of two Siliguri areas where it has been planting. We have 40,000 square feet area here, and then Siliguri to the 1 lakh square feet area has been covered. So these are the plants we are seeing. If you look at the Gurap area covered, it's 50,000 square feet, and Dhula Gar area have covered when 50,000 square feet. If you look at the captive production, Fidums, cake, candy, rugs, namkeen, corn base, on papri chips. So these are the products we can see from Annapurna, right? Glucose pass. So these are the products we have from Annapurna Swadhist, right? If you look at the contract manufacturing, it has a daily capacity of 30 million tons in Siliguri. The products are noodles. Siliguri manufactures the products noodles. And if we talk about the Mathura, UP, it has 37 million tons where it produces biscuit, western stacks, namkeen. So total, they have a capacity of producing 68 million, 67 million tons of products. So they have a daily capacity. If you look at the products, they have a namkeen, they have a chips, they have the noodles, right? They have a noodles to be produced here. Just look at it. So they have creams and rolls, son papri drinks. So these are the products for it. Items are there, candy, Zimba products are there for it's just have a look, quick chow, no chow. So these are the one of the most famous products for all of it, right? So if you look at the journey, it has incorporated and set up pallet in Asansol, West Bengal, supplied raw pellets to regional snack. If we talk about its second manufacturing unit, which have been installed in Siliguri, West Bengal, it has breached 60 crores revenue. It has launched 38 SQ across 6 categories, created 300 distributors and 80 super distributors across 5 states. So these are the levels. It is listed in NSC in 2023. So it has only 2 year data. It is listed last year only in 2023 into Indian stack and beverages, improved presence in Orissa and Bihar from the 3 states, earlier expanded the category to 10 baskets. So it is doing really well. If you look at the Khosio report card, which is a very good key performance indicator. Just have a look. Revenue from operation have been increasing consistently. So it was at 2029.31 and it has increased to from 2000 crore, it has increased to 26,497 crore. So these are the revenue from operation in lakhs. So just look at the remarkable gains it has gained. It has almost improved 25 times from 2020 when the revenue has shoot up. If you talk about the EBITDA, it was around 148.30 crore and now it has been increased to 2813.5 crore. So these are the revenues, EBITDA we are seeing. If you look at the profit after tax, just have a look. Profit after tax, it has increased from 51.13 to 1313.23 crores. So these are the profits after tax. If you talk about the net worth in terms of lakh, it has increased 231 to 11,459 crores. So we can see the revenue has almost 10 times increased. The EBITDA has increased almost 15 times. If you talk about the profit after tax from 51 to 1313 crore, that is a 20 times return in terms of profit after tax. And if you talk about the net worth, we see it's 231 crores to 11,000 crores, which is almost 40 times increase in terms of net worth. If you talk about the capital employed, it has been doing it. So in every aspect, if we see, it has been gaining its momentum. Thus, the EBITDA margin has been stayed constant and also increasing consistently from 7.31% to 10.62%. If you talk about the net margin it has increased from 2.52% to 4.96%. So these are the net margins we have for company was incorporated by Annapurna Agro Industries. So these are the levels. If you look at the directors statement from the whole time directors, right, Sumit Sen Gupta is a whole time directors, and they are doing really good. So these are the levels we are seeing industry. If you look at the industry overview in terms of FMCG sector, the fast moving consumer goods sector, the powerhouse of Indian economy, we all know about that, making and ranking as the fourth largest in distribution significantly to country's GDP. Furthermore, the gross GDP collection for March 2024, right, reached a record high, indicating a thriving domestic market. The substantial increase year-on-year growth of 11.5% in gross GST revenue reflect increased economic and consumer spending. So it has been doing really great. GST collection surpasses in every month. So they have surpassed GST collection every month. India tops global PMI ranking for March 2024. So it is showing also the India growth in terms of their growth, and they are managing their levels in growth in India growth too, right? They are showing the positive side of India too, and they are maintaining their growth too. So it is very positive for the company. So retail inflation eased in financial year 2023 to 2024. So these are the retail inflation we can see for Indian stock market. If you look at the Indian stock market, it is expected to grow at 9.08% per annum, right? And we can see the market forecast is about, if you look at the market size in here, it is around 42,694.9 crores, and it will be reaching to 95,005 to 1.8 crores in 2032. So it is also having a long vision in terms of business, right? It is having a long business in terms of revenue. It is also looking at the market size. It is increasing its market presence and doing really well as of now. If you look at the savory Indian snacks and Swiss market, right, they are being doing really well. The market, snack market is doing really well. The sweet market is doing really well. If you look at the opportunities and threats, if you look at the opportunities and threats, they have provided the opportunities and threats which you cannot got in on Motilal Oswal side. So if you look at the opportunities, it has a market expansion and market entrenchment presents significant addressable market opportunity for the company. So it has market expansion and market entrenchment presents a significant addressable market opportunity for the company. It has driving growth through brand strength and the comprehensive product offering. So it is increasing its brand presence. So whenever they are making a new entrance in any of the city, they will be able to be known and they will be able to gain through it. If we talk about enhancing the accessibility and viability of local and regional brands in rural market, if you talk about the regional logistic cost pose a potential threat to business profitability, sustained inflation presents a challenge to the accuracy of the company cost projection. So these are the levels we have seen. If you look at the company headquarter in Calcutta, right, and it has opened its branch in Siliguri as of now, which is a very good. If you talk about its financial performance, it is doing great in terms of operating profit margin, return on capital employed, net profit margin is doing really well for it. So these are the products we have seen, right? These are the direction reports, corporate actions which we can see from the annual report. So we have gone a very deep in terms of analyzing Annapurna Swadesh. If you look at the board meeting intimation, it is around 30 it was happened on 13th of November 2024, right? And the EGM was held at 23rd of September 2024. The annual meeting was also held on 28th of August and 23 of 20. Just have a look. It was held in 28th August 2023 and 23 of 3rd of September 2024. So these are the results. So we can see all the details here. The insider trading. If you look at the insider trading of Annapurna Swadesh, these are the insider tradings as of now. Latest insider trading happened at 25th of September, where the values, number of securities acquired, disposed, was sold by Ritesh Shaw. 1 lakh securities were sold at the price of 4 crore 36 lakhs. So this was the price where Ritesh Shaw sold the equity securities at 436. If you look at the Sriram Begla, it has sold 3 like 50,000 equity share at 774375. So this has bought the Sriram Bakla, the shares Anis Agarwal, Ritesh Shaw has been buying and selling the stocks at a very good pace. So these are the stocks we are seeing. So there has been constantly Agarwal and Suresh Sardar making the positions in it, right? So these are the levels we can see. If we talk about the historical data, right? This is the historical data, trade data. This was the high and lows on per day basis. You can just go through the period and ask for the date where you can see the all the dates of and highs and lows which Annapurna made recently. If you look at the periodic high and low, if you look at the monthly data, we can get all the data here. So for today, we have talked about Annapurna Swadist, all the holdings we have, right? We have talked about the holdings we hold in Annapurna Swadist, the multiple entries which we have made in Annapurna. We have made three entries in Annapurna, and we are very positive about that. We have made our first entry at 430, the second entry was made at 395, and the third entry was made at 380. So these are the three entries we have made, and we have talked about its potential, how the Annapurna can perform in future. At current, the Annapurna is trading, just have a look at current, the Annapurna is trading at 343 price, so it is down below our buying price of all the buying prices we have. But if we look into its potential, the Annapurna is having, we will be making some positivity and coming back to its level. So let's hope for the best. Today's session was all about analyzing Annapurna. We have gone through, take you to the holding which we have, the returns which we have generated for you. So these are the positions we have made. So whenever, if you have not made entry in any of our positions, just make sure you are entering at our entry price. Whenever the stock reaches the entry price, you are making your entry and making profit for yourself. If you talk about the profitability till the date, as the market is live now, right, on 24th of December till date, we have provided you with a profitability of 41%, and accumulative of all the profits which we have generated is around 237% profits in just 38 trades we have executed. So you can also be profitable with us. Just join us the live streaming session and be active, and whatever queries you are having, you can just go through and make profit for yourself. Till stay tuned for the next live session. We'll be having a very deep understanding of more of a fundamental concepts in the next live streaming session, and we will be very having a deep dive into it. So stay tuned for it. Till then, happy